Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the latest update on the renovation of FC Barcelona's legendary stadium, Camp Nou. So, how are the works progressing? Which areas are showing the most visible changes? And what's going on inside and outside the stadium? Stick with us because we've got all the latest visuals and insights coming your way. You'll be surprised what's actually happening behind the scenes right now. One of the biggest updates this week is the rapid progress on the second tier of the stadium. Concrete work is speeding ahead, especially between the south goal and the central lateral section. The team has already connected multiple sections with new slabs, and collaborative steel plates are being installed not just on the upper levels, but even along the first floor structures and the main stand. It's all happening quicker than expected, clear proof that construction is gaining momentum heading into the summer. Big surprise at the north goal. The tower crane TC5 that's been out of action for days is finally repaired and already lifting new structural pillars. That's a game changer. Earlier in the week, this section felt like it was stuck, but now we've seen the double pillar raised, bolts locked in, and the crew getting ready to mount the giant truss that'll help close the north stand's ring. This is the kind of movement fans have been waiting to see. Let's talk interiors. Inside the stands, workers are prepping VIP seating zones with new blocks and forms. There's a lot of action on insulation and waterproofing layers, especially in areas like the tribune and parts of the lateral zones. A concrete screed is being poured near the elevators, and we even spotted those surfboard-style 4-span panels ready for placement. It may not be flashy from the outside, but this interior progress is what'll shape the comfort and feel of the final stadium. Down in the trenches, work continues on the new parking zones and access routes. Prefab staircases are everywhere, and foundation steel is being laid in dense clusters. We spotted a few mystery boxes around the area, likely related to utilities or drainage. Even if Saturday work is light, this zone is clearly gearing up for a major push next week. The groundwork here is essential. This is where fans will actually move through when the stadium reopens. Over by the diamond zone, things are getting loud again. Pumps, mixers, and yes, the elephant trunk concrete hose are all in full swing. Workers are smoothing fresh concrete with those big float machines, fratasadoras, or as we call them, helicopters. The ramps, staircases, and glass entrances around this zone are finally coming together. When it's done, this part of the stadium will be one of the most modern and fan-friendly spaces in all of Europe. We're starting to see how close this project is to hitting major milestones. More than half of the third tier has its floor treatment done. Key access points are nearing completion. And though some areas, like the north goal, still lag slightly, the crew is clearly prioritizing high-traffic zones ahead of the August test match. All eyes are on that date, but don't worry. We'll be right here to follow every step until Camp Nou is fully reborn. If you found this update helpful, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next one. We've got more exclusive coverage coming soon. See you then.